welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Now here he goes. Across the 40. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the head, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Second down and goal upcoming. Muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of one. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The pass is intercepted. He's at the 50, inside the 40, past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Timeout called by the defense there first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They'll run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They're going to run it here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I love watching the speed in this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
With the catch, it's Clark. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Clark. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
In the red area, it's Wilson. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Touchdown, Florida. They finish off the scoring drive. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They're going to score with a run to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw here.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds at the 42, and the offense takes over right there in good position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after makes the lead 8. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Nelson. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Zips it down the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. He gets the first and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Clark. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball. Looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's in the clear. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown. Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown. And the point after is right down the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down to the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. The pickup is 6 yards. So third down and 4 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
No gain on the play. Brings up fourth down.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To the air. It's Nelson. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the left. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, their lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
An incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. To bootleg here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw caught over the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They keep him off balance with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
On down.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. He'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
At the 1-yard line. Brings up
2nd and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
The hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42. Florida, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Takes the handoff. It's Baugh. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
1st and goal here for the offense. Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida, 21.
take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Florida offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He pulls in the catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver.
Breaks into the clear. At the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Pass not complete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route.
2nd down pass.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
28.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He fires it down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Handoff running right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. On the run here. Lets it go. He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Wow, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a first and goal. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
56, Florida, 35.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well-executed onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. As the first down is still going. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go. He's at the 50. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.